people with learning disabilities have the same rights, aspirations, the same wish to lead good and fulfilling lives as everybody else. And that at the moment, sometimes there's a poverty of aspiration and expectation for those lives, and that's what we need to change. Social policy must always begin by thinking about the lives of the most marginalised in society, and that includes people with learning disabilities. So whatever it is that you're hoping to achieve, it's no good to roll out a policy and then think, oh, we haven't thought about people with learning disabilities, we haven't thought about disabled people, we need to, how are we going to include another minority group? We should always plan with those people that we consider to be the hard to reach groups at the centre of the planning, and that doesn't always happen. So it really is a social policy that always thinks about disability, and if we always think about those things, actually that would be good social policy for everybody. People in local authorities, people in the community have expertise that we don't have. So I think it's really important not to think of the impact that the university makes in the community and not see the impact that the community makes on the university as well. So to recognise always that there's a two-way flow of information. And in that way I think that it's easier to problem solve, it's easier to think about ways that you can communicate that are relevant to the audiences that you're trying to reach. I think that maybe in local authorities and in universities we both have our own language that we can speak to each other very easily in, but we don't always communicate very well outside of those communities. So when we come together we can see where those gaps are and perhaps promote information in a better way. I think one of the things that we've tried to do throughout this project is to have different forms of communication. So we've had a project blog that's run the whole way through the project. We've documented every activity, every seminar, every research paper, every newspaper article that we've been involved in. It's all stored in one place. And we've also used social media, so we've used Twitter to tweet it out at people that we know will be interested in the findings of our research. And I think that universities and academic researchers are going to have to get better and better at finding different ways of communicating their research to different audiences. So blogging and tweeting, I think, is going to become something that most projects are going to be doing in the future, especially if they want to have those social policy impacts. They need to be seen to be engaged in those debates throughout the lifetime of the project and beyond.